Good morning, good people. This is the day after Election Day. So let me make sure I've turned everything up. Yes, this is the day after Election Day, and I don't know about you, but I feel a little disappointed. A lot disappointed. But at the same time, I still feel hopeful because no matter who's in charge, God is the ultimate person being in charge. So the sun still got up. I still got up in my right mind. I'm sure you did too. So whatever happens, it's going to happen. There's this saying. This is one monkey, don't stop no show. Interpret it how you will. But I didn't even know that I would be talking about politics when my goal was to talk about narcissism. Because of my experience in dealing with a narc. And it's funny, we're going to be able to see narcissism live and in living color, I believe. But anyway, so my topic today, I want to talk about gaslighting. Because as I said yesterday, and yesterday was my first day I uploaded a video, and I'm so proud of myself. I have made other videos, but I haven't uploaded them. I will, though. So yesterday, I was listening to a video. I wish I could think of whose video it was, but I did make a comment on it. And I was like, thank you so much, because while I was listening to her video, I realized that what my narc was doing, texting me at 2 in the morning, he was gaslighting me. And I wouldn't have never known that. That's why it's so good to watch other people's videos. Because this thing with narcissists, you have no idea like what they're doing. Everything they do is a plot and a plan. It's psychological. So when I looked up what gaslighting was, Google said to manipulate someone by psychological means into questioning their own sanity. That's what gaslighting does. It makes you question what you believe, and is this really happening, and am I crazy? And Wikipedia, not that we trust Wikipedia, but this was a good example. It said a form of psychological abuse. And that's exactly what it is. So as I'm listening to this young lady yesterday, I don't even know what was the topic, but it just made me think about my narc and the text message he sent me. He first starts out by saying, you doing what you do. Then he's all like, well, I miss my son needs me and I need him. And in none of this message did he say that he loved his child. None of it. And it was a long kind of text message at 2 a.m. So I'm thinking, and I kept reading it over. I read it to a cousin of mine. And then I'm starting to think to myself, wow, he sounds like a good guy, because he's talking about, I've tried so hard, I've been so rejected, and I don't know why. And I'm thinking, so I asked her, I said, well, does this sound like, and it's true? She was like, no. That's because she knows him. She knows this man has not provided for his son basically all of his life. He might have done it once or twice, a couple of times, 3 times. But children, as I said yesterday, they need parents 24/7, 7 days a week, from birth to death. This man is not that. So he's saying in this text message how he's been rejected and how he's tried so hard. No, sir, you have not tried hard to be a father. You have not taken your child anywhere. I'm going to give you an example of the type of man he is. One time when my child went to go visit him, and we had to go to a facility to exchange. We would go, I would take my son. We would go in, have to sit until the father came. Then he would take the son out of the facility. Then I could leave. One day, we exchanged at a place that they had designated, and he brought him back. He still had on the same dirty clothes he picked him up in that Friday, and on a Sunday, he's 5 years old now, he had on a pamper. Not a pull-up, but a pamper. I was disgusted. And then they had the nerve, he and his wife had the nerve to write me a letter Maybe one day I'll read that to you, but I don't even know how I got off the beaten path because I'm talking about gaslighting. But I don't even know if that's an example, but that just shows you what type of person that, I'm dealing with. It's very hard, very difficult, and I'm sure you've had some very difficult experiences. And that's why I created this channel. I want to share my experiences, and I want to help someone else, because when you're going through this, you can't just talk to your friends and be like, well, girl, he's just so, because it's not even words that can describe the things that a narcissist will put you through. So for me, what helped me was listening to other people's videos. And then so I start, like now, I'm starting to make my own. I'm creating the work that I want to share with you all as soon as I get finished, because it like compels you to have to pay attention, to open your eyes, open your mind, to know what's going on with you. Because when you don't know what's happening, you will be crushed. In the relationship with that person, I was crushed, and I told him, and he was like, oh, I don't recall if he said he was sorry, but he's gonna keep on coming back, keep on coming back, keep on coming back, and yours is too. I think narcs never give up. So mine, like I said, mine sent me a message, and I think it was to gaslight me. So his message made me think that I was crazy, because it was sounding like, oh, you keep rejecting me, and I'm trying so hard, and I'm doing this, and you've done absolutely nothing. You sent about 3 text messages. That's not being a parent. You never said to your child, well, in the text message, that you loved them. You just keep saying he needs you and you need him. Well, I beg to differ. There's this movie called Gaslighting. I believe it's a form with Ingrid Bergman. That's not the one I'm talking about. I never saw that one, but there's another one. These are old movies, like in the 40s, something like that. But check that out, because that'll really show you what gaslighting is. And I think I gave another example another time, but just listening to other videos helps you to take in what's going on. And I'm gonna share a couple of people who I think will be good for you. They help me, and these might be some narcissists. They might not have anything to do with narcissism. I'm just saying, sometimes you have to listen to a variety of things, and when you're listening to them, I promise you, you will find out so many things, and you will be shocked. A couple of months ago, I was listening to a couple people on YouTube, and then I found out someone really, really close to me is a narcissist. And I'm like, OMG. I really couldn't believe it. But when I listen to what they say, I can clearly see it. But it's so much better when you're enlightened, when you know what you're dealing with, then you can figure out how to handle it. But anyway, I think Shanique Maniac, that's a crazy name, but she was very interesting. I think I watched one of her videos, then I watched all of them. Lisa Romano, she's excellent. Sam Vaknin, Vaknin, and I believe he's a narcissist. Somebody named Simply Love, Family Tree Counseling, Brittany Virginia Green, Infinite Waters with Ralph Smart. He is excellent. The first couple times I saw him, I thought he was very weird and crazy, but I'm learning to like him, and his favorite thing is enjoying this good ass prana, baby. So and he's talking about being out in the air and the trees, and that's why I like to do my videos outside too, because it gives you some kind of connection to the earth, and it just makes you feel free. And it's time for us to enjoy life, no matter who's in control. They think they're in control, but there is one higher who's always in control. Anyway, Thrive After Abuse, Light Out of Darkness, Ollie Matthews. He's a different kind of guy, but you can get a lot of information from him. But anyway, I will keep sharing, and good people, have a great day.